welcome back to Subsistence. I'm doing a bit of cooking here. We needed some room. Didn't have room to put anything. So now we've got one space here. Let's eat 2 of those, 3 of those. That should keep us for a while. We do have 1 steak we could cook. I guess it would not save any space anyway. Don't have enough eggs to make more steak and eggs. We got a rack of ribs. We got liver and onions, steak and eggs. Got a bunch of building supplies because we're going to do a bunch of building. And we'll see how well it does or doesn't work out. But I am tired of them coming around our base. And coming over here and shooting everything. Hitting it with explosives. Let's put this here. Look at how damaged that is. I don't have the hammer on me. So we're going to have to go out. Probably 2. I'd go another one, but if they... I've heard for quite a while that there was talk of structural stability, so if this isn't touching the ground, when they implement that, it would fall down. I don't know if that's what they're doing. I would assume they would give you a warning before they've done something like that. Say, hey, this is going to be here in a week or 2. But I'd rather do it correctly this time. That's backwards because the house stuff is all running this way. These are running this way, but I'm not changing all of those. So this one can move. These stairs are going to have to move. See, like that's touching barely, but those are not, so this stairs won't touch. I'm assuming if they did that, they would give us pillars or something to put under those. walls for all this. I didn't count how many I used here. Got this one. And we're going to have to upgrade as much of this as possible to the metal sheets. I'm not sure what to do with this yet. Might just leave that there. We're going to have to move everything up to be with this. So we're going to have to move the whole house over to be that level for this to work out. Can't be just a nice, calm, sunny day. Too far. Guess that could stay there. I can also move it. We'll see how it works out. Whether that stays like that, sunken down into the floor. Another thing, when we build the ATV, we need to be able to get it in here. So this being level with the wall will make that a lot easier. Because we'll want to build a garage for it. That's quite a ways away yet, I would think. Reach that. Now I have to move all that stuff. We're going to make a big mess because I'm going to move all this stuff down here temporarily so we can move. I'm going to have to move everything inside over to the far side, build it up. Okay, let's just see how this is going to work. Go in here where I rain for a while. So let's move all this stuff out of here. Wherever it fits, I really don't care. It's not going to stay where it is. It's nice you don't have to empty these before moving them. That BCU extender right there is going to be an issue. Because that's going to end up in a weird spot somewhere. But we'll have to work around it. The only other option would be to build all new ones and replace them. You only get half the resources back from those. Oh, we got food in the oven. Thankfully, I remembered that. Now I have to see how it's going to work. Taking these walls out, these won't fall. At least I don't think they'll fall. I'm pretty sure stuff, if you take the walls out, they just float. The ceilings or whatever. And we'll move these out. There. Just to get them out of our way. Oh, you have to be straight on there. Okay, clicked on there. Oh, that was another thing. I wonder if we have to probably put walls here so they don't swim in there. They could very easily just swim underneath. They won't be able to go anywhere, but they'll be underneath there blowing up the floors. take all these down. I'm just going to line them up over here. They're all within range of the BC extended stuff. Too far. Rather than have them disappear, they should just turn red or yellow or whatever it is. Like the red, like red there because you can't place it. Like it should maybe turn yellow rather than just disappear and having to run back and get it. Let's take our broken wall out. I'm not going to be able to reach that. I haven't done a building video for a long time, and I'm going to do a major reconstruction. That there for now so I can jump up. We're going to have to take this stuff all down. Move it down at that for now. It'd be nice if you just pick it up and put it back in your inventory. So you just disassemble the whole upper floor, put it in my backpack, then do the bottom, then rebuild. I don't know where I'm going to put these ceilings for now. plumbing too. That's not helpful at all. Can we push this out far enough? What's going to be the easiest way to do this? We're not going to need this doorway here. Need to get this roof off. We need to put it up at the same time. I still want the glass here. Oh no. Make it so I can walk across. I still want the glass top floor. I'm not sure what to do with this glass door. Definitely not going there, but for now it is. I don't know if the whole top floor is going to be glass. That's going to be a lot of glass. I'm going to come over one more this way. put one more wall up. Let's take this wall. You gonna reach this far? Another floor here. It's going to block our solar panels, though. Probably wouldn't be able to carry these that far. Well, it's getting too dark. Gonna have to wait for morning to do more. Alright, we'll come back in the morning. Maybe I'll do a little bit to kind of get it organized. I'll do the major stuff tomorrow. It is morning again. I had to start the generators because the refinery is running. Put this here. What odd placement that is. I'm stuck on the chest here. I don't know if I'll do the whole top floor with glass ceilings. That's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're starving. And this one was 4. Oh, too far. Better go eat. Good for a bit. We're up to 66 zinc and copper. I don't think we have more copper. No. So we're out of iron and copper to refine after this. Split that in half. Oh, I got those on me because I was making these. Put that away and that away. We're going to need more BC range extenders. This house is going to have to be big because we can't move this. Okay, I guess this is staying as the front of the house. Our house just got a lot bigger. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger, but this thing's going to be massive. Oh well. Let's set this up here. And we'll move it. Just need to get all this down so I can start using these floors. I don't care which direction they go. We're gonna have to figure out what size we can have with a glass roof. Can we get it to go that far? Well, it disappeared. We put them down here for now. I'm not sure what that's attached to, why it picked there, but works for now. Sure. We went from a... Oh, I didn't mean to jump down here. Kind of a medium-sized house to... We're going to have a mansion. you're not going to snap to something weird. Need to find a use for these doorways. Oh, too far. My original thought was to put a balcony here. Four more to move. I have to put walls down to support the floor. Or can we just put floating ceiling for now? I'd like to put these up where they're supposed to be. And winter is coming. I set it back to the beginning of October because it had switched to November. And I want to get this done before it starts getting cold. I'm going to be able to use those stairs now. It's not the most organized destruction and rebuild. At least the moose and rogue population is safe for now. And we go one more out yet. I better put this down. This hatch, I'm not sure what to do with. Move these out where they're supposed to be. It'd be almost done by now if I could just pick these up. Put them in the inventory and start from scratch. Reach that one. Oh, we can if we stand on it. Then I won't be able to get back up there. So we have to see how many walls we have. So we need one more roof here. I guess the hatch could go there for now. Build a bunch of roof yet until I know how many I'm gonna need. start moving these walls out to here so we can get these foundations picked up. And we just move them here, I guess, wherever they fit. Now we got the floating BCU extender. Don't need up there right now. Oh, one generator's out of fuel. Need to get up there. Yeah, the plumbing we can't. I'm not sure what to do with that. We can't really pick that up. I don't think. Make sure that the power and mass stays in the BCU range, or we lose our power and mass, whatever's in the storage. So we might have to put a BCU extender over on that wall. We have to put them here temporarily, so as not to lose what we've gained or stored up so far. Oh, good. That'll disappear. I might have to turn that refinery off. I can run for a while yet. Got no fuel in either of those. Get our floating door out of here. I want to get our living area built so we can start making furniture. I want to see what that looks like. I've seen a little bit that was in that the rogues had. These are going to have to stay inside BCU range also. These don't have to be within range. I'd like to swap these small ones out for the big ones sometime. Hopefully my disorganized destruction isn't too painful to watch. Our water thing's going to be underneath there. That's okay. Can dig it out of there later if we have to. Make the bottom layer of this wall eventually all metal. The top layer is going to be partially glass. I don't know that I'll be able to do all glass. For how much it takes to get glass. Like so much diving for sandstone. Just about. There for now. The fridges, I guess I'll just gather them around this BCU extender. Definitely can't afford to have a bunch of food going bad. I don't know what's gonna... We can move our switch, I'm assuming. I don't know what's gonna happen with that BCU. stick this on the fridge? Aw. Oh well, they both just went out again. That's alright. Oh, now I hear the plane. If it crashes, I'll want to go get it. But I also want to get this all done. Coming to see what we're doing. I'll move some more of this stuff up there. In the dark, there's our light. And then we'll come back and we'll keep doing this. And if the plane crashes, we might go do that for something different, for a break. The sun is coming back up, and our plane crashed, and it is at the top of that mountain. Way up there. That does not look like a good place to go to fight with pilots. I'm going to continue building. If it had been somewhere decent, but that's... I don't know about that. Where are you? Was it under? Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at that. We have to climb up here and then try to fight up here. As much as I want that loot, not so much the plane. Well, the two wings would be good because we would get sheets of metal to build our metal walls. Where can I put this? There, I guess, for now. This is going to be a long video to get all this done. Hopefully, it looks like it'll be inside the wall. I just thought of that now. What if that wasn't inside the wall? We'd have to build something around it. Oh, a floating door. Where did I put that door frame? Good thing I had... Oh, we're malnourished again. Fridges are still on. Let's eat one of these. And our water is over here somewhere. Oh, why is this weird? Look at the floor. What's going on here? I'm not sure why that is like that. Is one of these overlapping slightly? Is there... Or is it... I don't know what's going on there. Okay, that fixed it. I don't have the... Like, the boards aren't all... I'd have to spin this around to make the boards line up, but... I can live with that. Do I want to keep the glass here, or should we put it upstairs? And these could just be solid walls. We don't look at anything anyways. We just stare at the wall. I guess, well, we'll see how it turns out. I'm going to have to build a lot of floor pieces. To close all this in. Let's do the floor. Or start working on the floor. Ceiling. When you think you got lots of wood and cordage, and then you don't. How wide are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Not sure how I end up with one extra. Foundation. Oh, maybe it was because we had like a piece that stuck out here before. That's probably where that come from. We could go out one more, but no, it's getting, this thing's already pretty big. If we had to, or if I really wanted to, extend it one more, but that's a problem for later. Definitely have to move these water pipes. I don't want the BC exposed like that. So we need 2 walls. Plus some more walls over there. I don't want quite so many windows, maybe. Well, I guess every second one. Let's move the solar up. Never really thought about the BC range, how high it would extend either. That's something I have to take into account when placing things. It's like a dome. Unless, like, we're not going to build here. What if we put foundations here? Put the wind turbines and solar panels here where they're out of danger. Could do that. And they're not up on the roof. I don't like looking at them. They're not that pretty. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming that these won't be sheltered. That would be the only other concern. Okay, that's... yeah, we're still in range here, I think. I'll put those there for now. Make it fancy later. When it's this big, the ceiling seems so low. And some of these don't line up right. Oh, that's because they're half. I don't know. Too much junk in my way. I can't get up there. That's not going to work either. Oh, I need another. I have to extend this out so we don't run in the deep water. So we might have to put another row on here. foundations are done. We need 2 more walls for here yet. And a bunch for over there. I didn't want to run off the edge. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that thing. It's always going to look weird, I think. I guess we should put these nice. No, that line's different. The line of the boards. No, 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 no. Cancel. I want this, not the foundation. No, I'm going to have to take this wall out. Get them down there and then line up later. I'll never be able to do it from up here. Oh. look pretty lined up, I think. I'm going to move that one a little bit further out. Oh no, it looks good. Just the line on the floor looked wrong. Trying to get it close as I can. Well, I guess it means we have to build one more solar panel sometime later. We could put the power stuff out here too. This could be like our power area. Because there is that BCU extender there. And we're going to have to move. I'll start putting the ceiling on here, so at least we're closed in somewhat. Do I got the ceiling going? Oh no. Let's see. I had it going opposite the floor, but I don't. Yeah, we need these to disappear. They're in the way. Whatever. It would be nice if they would disconnect. I don't know if they do. They seem stuck together. It can only go so far and then it stops you. That'll be interesting to try and hook up again. So much easier to just destroy them. I don't want to waste the resources and the mass and the power it took to make them. I just need you out of my way. There. Well, one more. And we're gonna have to move these. Put them here. I don't really like them being outside. Not that it hurts them any. Just gotta make sure they stay inside the area here. They can't be right here. They should be inside that one. I hope. Well, there's one right here. They should let you move the BCU range extenders. I'm not sure why they don't. Is that so you, like if I wanted to move, this would be a huge ordeal. If I wanted to move across to there, and you could put platforms every so often and jump all your stuff across. Is that why they maybe don't let you use range extenders? They can really let you move them? I guess it wouldn't really matter. I don't know. Should be able to move it. Same with the BCU. You can only move them a short distance anyway. I'm going to keep moving this stuff out of my way. Kind of get an idea of what I'm going to do before I get too far. I hopefully didn't lose any power and mass. Nope, it's still there. I guess I could leave this on. If I could find it. There it is. 142 each. When that's done, I'll throw those in there. And we will see what we need before we keep building extra things I will end up using. Okay, I did this. We'll have stairs coming up to the second level like that. We'll move these. I'm going to put glass all the way around. We're not going to have glass roof the whole way for a while. I do have some glass that I had made before. Got roofs, got one wooden wall. You don't go here. So let's put this stuff down. That would be the edge of our building. We'll move this to here. We're not going to use that to get up here. Do you have the glass doorway? This is not going to be real good when they come over here and start shooting bullets through the glass. I'm hoping that if I put a bit of a deck on the front here. Like even if it's just one ceiling out, it would shield the glass from the bullets. I need a couple walls over there. Still might move this out one. Nope. I thought I'd heard a distant gunshot. That one, this one. So what do we need? 2, 4, 6. I got 1. So 5 more. I forgot to put these in the fireplace. Got this one wood wall. Keep the rifle just in case. If somebody does come along here and sees us and start shooting, at least they can shoot back. Waiting on that. Then we gotta count how many walls we need. Yeah, I could put a glass wall here. That other door down there. Not sure what to do with it. If I should put it back on the front. We could also have a balcony here. We're going to need a lot more roofs. One more glass wall if we use that. Well, must be the wolf I saw. If we use that door right here. water in there. One wall. One, two, three. Four, five, six, seven, 8 walls. Two of them are going to be doorways. Unless, yeah. So 2 have to be doorways. So not enough for that. We can move these windows around. I kind of want the doorway in the middle. A window on each side, and then a window every second one, maybe. This is still on. We're gonna have to check. Yeah, power's going down. BCU is still over here, which needs a wall. Not quite as much coming in as going out. Okay, so it's just lower on the wall. There's the only difference. This needs to go elsewhere. Possibly just disassemble it. Don't want too far. Drop this off halfway. I don't think it's going to reach all that distance. It's starting to look like a house again. To move these. Window. Ooh, this one's in bad shape. have an extra door here. We didn't need to make that other door. You are in the way now. Wall, window, wall. Window, wall. Could you just leave this all walls, I guess? Nobody's going to be out here, I don't think, shooting at us. We're definitely going to put a window in this corner, though. So we can see when they come fishing. And tell them nope. Why do I feel like I'm short? Some windows and or some wall pieces. The door will go over here. Well, there's a window here we just walked by. So this would be a window. Wall should be a window. I would like window, window. No point in having a window there to stare at the big rock. Could probably just put walls here. Oh, I was just gonna put it down. Nice if this wall was glass so we could see out, but they're just going to shoot it full of holes. So that looks about right. That needs a door. We could put our plant beds out in the open for now. Inches I moved it. That was it. then we're gonna have to see what the range. Wish you could just turn it on and it would just stay on so you could see it. Like these bubbles. Without having to hold something like this. They'll be moved again, I'm sure. That's the doorway. I guess we'll not block that. In case I want to run and jump out the window or the doorway. So we need one more glass wall to finish this. I'm not going to put steps here because that would block the doorway down there. Two walls. Two windows. And I think we're pretty good. Take a wall from over there. I'm just going to dismantle them, I think. Let's put a window here. I like windows on the corners. Could have possibly used them somewhere, but I guess if I want some, I'll just go and build some more. Window, wall. I don't think we need that door frame anywhere. We are going to need to cover this though, because in the winter it's going to get cold in here. I think I'll put the fridge and stove and stuff back here where it was. At least for now. Should make a kitchen area. that going. So aside from glass, a few doors. Oh, we still need 2 windows. I don't want to make ceilings, like wood ceilings, to close this in, because I think it would just go to waste, because what am I going to do with them? Although the amount of time it's going to take to make glass to finish this. Okay, that takes the same amount as a wall. I'd thought about maybe putting an angled, like 1 row of angled and then flat, so that this was up 1 more. Then you need a bunch of half walls up here, or full walls maybe. And the glass, I'm pretty sure we only have, we could make 1 pane of glass, but we need 6. I don't know, put that in there. I'd like to be able to raise it up half of a wall so it's not so close. No, not yet. Not now. Maybe not ever. $50 of these. That stuff back for now. The hammer is here. Let's do a few of these. I don't want to use it all, in case we need some sheets for something else. But this is where they come to shoot and throw explosives. Left. We'll do a few more. All the front is done. They don't really come over here that often. That's not even damaged. They mostly just shoot through the windows and try and hit me in the head. $17 more walls to upgrade. $16. $15. 15 times 3 is what, 45? So I need 45 more sheets. And what does it take to make 1 sheet? Too much, I'm sure. So keep the 17. For later stuff, we need 15. What do we need? This. Some of that stuff. Not all of that stuff, but we got lots of this stuff. It's more the power and mass. Okay, it's not copper. Only able to make 10. That's a start. One more pane of glass. If we had 10. There, that would make another wall. Let's take 10. That leaves us 7. I'm not sure. I know there's some stuff I want to make that takes the sheets. That's what I'm looking for, the lathe. These garage doors, they take sheets. We need 2 garage doors, maybe. 1 from each side. Or just 1 in the front. Problem is you have to drive through the water all the time. Didn't think of that when I built the base in the middle of a river. But we're going to leave it here. I've tortured it enough with my disorganized destruction and reconstruction and everything else. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.